Hey everybody!
Hello.
Guys.
MaJeliv here. Welcome back to another MaJeliv video for those of you that are familiar with our channel. But for any of you that are new, we are the Vasquez Family. We are a family of artists and actors that love to share our love for stories through these reactions to video games, TV shows, and movies. And today we're going to be reacting to the new trailer for the sequel to Breath of the Wild. We are huge Zelda fans.
Yes.
It started, especially this guy.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy how that happened. It started with me playing Breath of the Wild on the Switch when we got the Switch, and it was kind of something that I was playing on my own, and then Jimmy and Josh kind of hopped on towards the end, and then Josh fell in love with it. We played through Wind Waker together, so and then we jumped into Skyward Sword and Link's Awakening, and we just become big Zelda fans, and ever since the announcements and the new stuff for the sequel to Breath of the Wild has come out, we've just been so pumped and excited to see how they continue the story. And we've been waiting for something new for almost a year now, over a year now, I think.
Yeah.
It's been quite a bit. So we're ready to jump into this. We were watching the Direct, and we saw stuff was coming up. So we're ready to jump in and finally watch this together. But we're so happy you guys are here with us today. Hope you enjoy our reaction. And let's react to some new footage of Breath of the Wild. The sequel, Breath of the Wild 2. Yeah, let's do this thing.
So cinematic.
What is that?
Looks like the monk position, right?
Yeah.
It looks like some kind of creature.
Whoa. Wait, is this prophecy?
Yeah.
Looks like,
It's like
yeah,
a
Zelda.
helium.
Oh, this is gameplay.
Oh!
What?
Dive
Is he
right
gonna?
in.
Is he gonna? Oh, it is showing. Wait.
Whoa! I just got chills.
That's it? No, that can't be it.
Tears
of the Kingdom.
Oh, that's so epic.
We got a name.
We got a name.
Yay!
Oh man!
And there's the Zonai, bro.
Yeah, the Zonai spinning.
A
May
date.
12th, 2023.
We got a date, bro.
Oh man!
Wow.
Awesome.
Oh
that's
my
amazing.
That's how you
God.
close it
Wow.
up, man.
Oh,
Man.
what a feeling.
There is a lot to unpack there.
Yeah. So they showed gameplay finally.
Yeah, I mean they're still keeping a lot under wraps story-wise.
I'm
It seems
actually happy about
it seems like there is a lot that they can't really show without spoiling things.
Yeah.
It seems like they're really more showcasing now the new game, like the mechanics in the game.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's definitely a lot of story there. I mean, the title itself is pretty tragic. So,
Yeah.
Tears of the Kingdom. I have a feeling this is going to be a sad game, a tragic game. If the first
Yeah.
one wasn't already sad enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
So because of what you said and what you experienced in Skyward Sword, I really expected him to whistle at some point as he was falling.
There's some bird.
Yeah,
loft him to
yeah.
the-
But I guess technically it was a type of
I
bird.
mean, he's
It was
gliding
just
on something. That's really cool.
stone.
They're playing with elevation a lot, which is really cool. But yeah, it's still very ambiguous as to see like, what the direct threat is.
And it
how-
looks better in terms of like the graphics.
Oh yeah, more crisp for
Yeah.
sure, for sure.
It's not even
Yeah.
final. Like it can look better.
I feel like they revealed a lot
Maybe.
through all of those
Yeah.
images at the beginning, like the artwork, I want to say
The
how
prophecy.
It's like a
but the
tapestry prophecy.
tapestry
yeah.
type thing, yeah.
There's
But
a
we just don't
prophecy.
understand it. But yeah, I'm sure there's a lot there.
I'm sure somebody will break that down, but I saw symbols. It looked like Zelda to me.
Yeah.
And
The
they
point
didn't
is-
show the whole other half, but her hand was doing this like, Jemmy, do this with me. Other way. There you go. It was doing that. She's Zelda, and the other person was not shown. So that was interesting.
Yeah.
I noticed, like you said, there's this like monk-looking, multi-armed, or at least
Yeah,
looks
I
like
don't
a-
know who that creature was. You know.
But there was these symbols around it, like these
Yeah,
And
it's
like upside down tears. I don't know what those.
It's a lot of new things. I almost feel like it's a part of like the history of the kingdom that hasn't been talked about or hasn't been known,
explored. The one thing I noticed though is there's that one. Was that Zelda falling? There was somebody like falling or
Looked like her.
Yeah,
or
I
being
mean,
or,
Belle
like,
in
or,
the
like,
other trailers.
or rising. Maybe that's
Or
too.
being resurrected. It's very like.
Yeah, we have to watch it again to see what exactly is what. We're gonna enjoy watching some breakdown videos, but it's extremely exciting to hop back into it now that we have a date, an official date, because they pushed it back.
Yeah.
And it sounds like it's well worth the wait for sure, and it's actually very close to
I mean, time is flying,
the
so
first-
that'll be here very
when
soon.
Breath of the Wild came out.
Well, it came out in April, yeah.
Right, so right around the same time. Man,
So would that be 2 years to the day?
Or March.
Almost 2
It might
years.
have come out in
23rd.
March.
pretty close, something like that. Yeah, I'll
When
have
did
to
Breath
look
of
at
the Wild
dates.
come out?
Oh,
Yeah.
and that
I don't know
one
the
came
exact date. We'd have to look at it, but
What
I know
year?
it's same time of year, spring,
Yeah.
springtime. So.
Okay.
Man, that is
Very
that is
exciting.
enough. Honestly, I don't want to know too much about the
Yeah.
going into it.
I-
I think we have enough already.
Well, yeah. I mean, that we got some really cool footage. But it's definitely something that I would love to rewatch. And that we probably will be rewatching for a long time. now.
yeah.
But yeah, no, it's very exciting.
Do you think this is it? They're not gonna show us more.
They might show us a little.
They
bit
have
more.
to. They
They
have
probably
to.
would.
They're trying to sell their game and get people to play it, like people that have never played Breath of the Wild before. So I think they will show more in the future, especially if the game's coming out in May. So they're definitely going to show more. It's not like they're
Probably
not
more
going to.
gameplay or
More
story
gameplay, more
or-
story. Like they'll show more trailers. It's just not right now.
I feel
Yeah.
like this was a way of giving the fans something new, something
Mm-hmm.
exciting, but I do feel like maybe they weren't ready for a full, like, real trailer.
Yeah, because it's actually fascinating too, because like it looked very different to what they showed last year.
Mm-hmm.
Very different. I feel like the reason why they delayed it was because they had a change in like
The creative.
story or the creative idea for all of it.
You don't.
Because
Yeah,
It could be both
possibly
things.
or both. I mean, I
Yeah.
think that's the thing is how big is the scale of the story in this game?
Mm-hmm.
We don't know. So how do both trailers connect? Because you're right, it does feel different.
Yeah.
But the other trailer was still very much to the ground.
Yeah.
We only got the one shot in the sky and then some of those like floating temple things. But now we got like some.
Gameplay.
Yeah, I mean we saw him running. I
Mhm.
mean, like that shot. I thought it was just like a still, and then he started moving. I was like,
Yeah.
Well, and then he's falling, but then he's climbing, and
Yeah.
so he's going up. Well, first we see him go down, and then he's coming up. So, but why? What's
Yeah,
the
there's still a
purpose?
lot of questions with the story.
And
but
we got
I'm
a name.
excited because we got a name and a release date.
That
so
way
that's
people aren't
like-
going to be like Breath of the Wild 2 making all of these like fake trailer things.
Oh, now they're just gonna
now they're
say-
just going to say Tears for the King of
of
the
the
Kingdom.
Kingdom.
Of the Kingdom. Tears of the
Tears
Kingdom.
Yeah.
So now it's not just Breath of the Wild 2, it's The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So that's
this
just
sounds so
exciting
epic.
already.
No, and the cool thing about him diving off, Link diving off, I'm going back to that is
Mhm.
like the nod to Skyward Sword, and it's the
Mhm.
same director. Like it's just fantastic.
Tears were in that hieroglyphic around that monk.
Mhm.
They were
No,
just
and
upside down.
what's interesting too is it could also be referring to the Sheikah tears.
Yeah, the Sheikah and the darkness.
the
that-
tears that drop on the Sheikah
Because
slave.
there's a
and-
lot of history too with the Sheikah. and
So
stuff,
tears could be
right?
the Sheikah, the history of the Sheikah and the Zonai. Remember?
And the Zonai is a race that disappeared. If any of you guys haven't played Zelda yet, or if you guys don't really know what we're talking about, the Zonai is like a kind of a mystery race, like the fifth race of the Kingdom of Hyrule that just went disappearing.
Right.
And so that's always been a mystery, and the fact that they're exploring it, because those are the Zonai symbols, the
Oh.
things swirling like the circle. So I think they'll explore that more, and that's really exciting. So there's a lot of things that we don't know either.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the stuff they showed, we have no idea what it is, which is exciting because they're
course.
expanding on the knowledge that we already know.
Right.
So it's just
New territory.
yeah, new territory.
It's gonna be very, very exciting.
Yep.
Hmm.
And that's honestly what made I think Breath of the Wild so exciting is all the new territory. So, man, we can't wait. We're definitely gonna watch this again and again before
And
the
again and
release. yeah, and get ready. Josh is actually playing the game right now in Spanish.
Yeah.
He's coming out with a series soon, so stay tuned for that because that's very exciting. So you guys can kind of see a playthrough of that. Our parents were still playing through it with them, trying to get through it with them slowly but surely. It will get done.
Well, it has to be done before May. So.
Yeah, but we all want to be on the same page so that we're all ready to experience the game together. That'd be really, really awesome. But we want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. For all of you Zelda fans out there, what you thought of this trailer, what Breath of the Wild means to you, what Zelda means to you, what is your favorite Zelda game. We'd love to hear all of it, all you have to say about Zelda. And yeah, we'll connect with all of you guys in the comments. But with that, if you guys enjoyed this video, you guys can help support what we do here on this channel, as well as the creative projects that we are developing as a family of artists through our Patreon, which you can find in the link in the description or this card up above. And you guys, again, can check out our new recent short film, Kingdom Crumble, created and written by this guy over here. So check that out. It's a very cool black and white short that we think you guys would enjoy, as well as, you know, you guys, your support on there will help us to produce more stuff, and you will get exclusive perks along with that. But regardless, you being here today means a lot to us, and we're grateful for that. So besides that, go out there, spread your light, and have a MaJeliv day.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye.